Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing an Empties video today, and y'all, this is not unlike any of my other videos, but it's probably going to be a little bit longer. And the reason is because I let this bag get way too full, where it ended up being 2 bags. Because every time I would put something in or think about filming an Empties video, I always said, but I'm almost out of this product. I'm almost out of this product. I can always add that into the video. I'll just wait. And then I ran out of that product, put it in the bag, and then I was like, but I'm almost out of this product. I'm almost out. And it was obviously a cycle, and I did not get around to filming this video. So long story long, it's going to be a long one. I'm going to start with makeup because I only have a few things, and I did not feel like it warranted separating the makeup and skincare body care. So real quick, I'm out of a couple of concealer products. I ran out of my Josie Maran Vibrancy Concealer. I cannot tell you how long it's been since I've actually run out of a concealer. I have so many, and I tend to rotate them so much that it's rare that I ever finish one. But this shows how much I did not rotate this, that I used it over and over and over and over again. And I absolutely love this concealer. You'll know it's one of my absolute favorites. I did not repurchase it only because I do have a drawer full of concealers I need to get through. And I've recently purchased a couple new ones to try, so it just doesn't make sense for me to repurchase it again. But this will always be a favorite and always be on my list of things to rebuy in the future. And then this one is the Armani Master Corrector in Orange. You'll know I also love this. I would mix this in with my Color Science to give a little bit extra boost of color correction when my circles were really dark, because I do suffer from extremely dark circles, and sometimes they're even darker than normal. So I would add this in. This lasts forever. It's got a tiny little brush to it. I mean, I think it lasted me probably 8 months. I didn't repurchase it because I got this instead, and this is the Jane Iredale Enlighten 1. So if you can see, it's just a cream product, but it's got that same kind of peachy orange undertone, and I really like this. So it's also cheaper, I think. I think it's cheaper. I think it was $30 versus, I believe the Armani is up to like $40 or $42. I finally ran out of my Hourglass Radiant Light Ambient Lighting Powder. I'm not going to talk about that. You'll know. It's probably my favorite makeup item of all time. My Jane Iredale and my L'Oreal Voluminous Primers I ran out of. Always have backups of these. These are my absolute favorite lash primers. So many people ask me why I use 2. This one is a conditioner. So while I don't feel like it makes my lashes as voluminous as this primer does, I feel like it conditions it better than this primer and almost helps make them grow. So when I put the 2 together, it's just a match made in heaven for me. I am self-proclaimed very high maintenance when it comes to my lashes. They are not absolutely necessary to use both, but I do every day. And then finally for makeup, I ran out of the Stila Glitter and Glow in Kitten. This is one of the small ones that came in the holiday kit. To be quite honest, it did not last very long for me. Either that or I used it way more than I thought I was going to. I have a full size of this, but it lives in my kit, so I know that if I ever want to use it, I can pull it out from there, which is why I'm not going to repurchase another one, because it would be silly for me to have 2 full-size ones. But I do absolutely love that. I'm not the biggest fan of the glitter and glows, but the shimmer and glows I love. All right, so let's get into this monstrosity of a bag. I even had to put some in overflow. All right, let's start off with hair and like kind of body, bath and body products. So as far as the body products, I did run through another jumbo size of my Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. It's in every single one of my videos, in some Empties videos, in some capacity. This is hands down my favorite body butter. This one is in Winterberry. I think it was a like special limited edition scent, but you can tell. Chad loves this too. We go through this very quickly. I have a set downstairs that we're working on right now. I always have some in backup, always. But we went through that. I think that's the only lotion we actually went through. The couple things from the actual shower that we went through, I tried this Native body wash. This is the same company that does the natural deodorant that I've talked about in the past, which sometimes works for me and quite honestly sometimes doesn't. But I think I've come to the conclusion that natural deodorants just don't work for me, so I have to reapply them like 4 times a day. I'm not kidding. in order to not either A, smell, or B, sweat profusely. I think with any natural deodorant, you're going to sweat, but besides the point, I'm not even talking about natural deodorant, but this is the same company, and this is the coconut and vanilla because I absolutely love that scent. Loved this body wash. Sulfate-free, paraben-free. Oh, it smells so good. Loved it. I don't think it was expensive. I think it was like $10 maybe. So I will be repurchasing that. Right now I'm using the Beautycounter one, which I also love, so I think I'm going to do like every other. So once I'm out of Beautycounter, I'll buy the Native. Out of Native, I'll buy the Beautycounter. Vice versa. Speaking of Beautycounter, these two products are empty from the bath. This is the Sugar Body Scrub. This is the one that came in the holiday set. And y'all, this smells so heavenly. Oh, it's, what is it? Lemongrass. Oh, smells so good. I was so sad when this ran out because I would use it every time in the shower before I planned on self-tanning. I like to exfoliate really well, and I absolutely love this. I will be repurchasing this for sure. And the other Beautycounter product is the Hydrating Body Bar in Monoi. Now, obviously, I can't show you the actual body bar because it's gone, but this is the box that comes in. Monoi is a scent that I don't think I had ever smelled before Beautycounter. It smells so good. It reminds me of something from my childhood. I can't pinpoint it, but I want to say it reminds me of something from Florida at my grandma's house by the pool. Like, because we would go there every summer. She had a pool, and we would just live outside at that pool. And there's something about this scent. But anyways, I love this. It also came in a set with a hydrating body balm, which is absolute perfection for the winter. But love, love, love that, and did finish it. Another Monoi scented product is the Beautycounter hand cream in Monoi. I put this in my purse, and I would use it probably 4 times a day. It lasted quite a while for the travel size that it is, but I absolutely adore this hand cream. I love this scent, and this did come in the holiday set. I can only hope that they're going to bring out more scents in their hand cream. Right now I'm using the original one in my purse, but oh, this smelled so good. Again, it's the Monoi scent. Love, love, love it. Another Beautycounter product, y'all, I'm sorry, I use a lot of Beautycounter. This is the Volume and Shape Shampoo. I ran out of this. I repurchased it immediately. Actually, I repurchased it before I ran out because this is my favorite shampoo. It works the best on my hair. It smells really good. It's almost got like a minty smell to it. I have stopped using conditioner. I have felt that no matter what conditioner I used, my hair was just getting too oily, too greasy, too heavy. I just could not do it. So I use this, and I get out and spray in a leave-in conditioner, and that's all I do. And I wash my hair about every 3 days. So this lasted me quite a while because I do only wash my hair two to three times a week, depending. And again, my favorite shampoo of all time, I will forever repurchase. Couple other hair things. The Batiste Coconut and Exotic Tropical. I love Batiste. This is the best drugstore dry shampoo you will find, in my opinion. I still have my Sachajuan, and I'm working on that, as well as the Brunette Batiste, but I will always have some kind of Batiste with me. And this is the Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray. I think I got this in like my Beautylish Lucky Bag Lash, the year before last. I finally finished it. I want to say figured it out. I don't get the hype on this product. It did not work for me that well. I much prefer my Living Proof Volume Dry Blast Spray. This just didn't do it for me. I don't know if you have to have a certain kind of hair for it to work. I don't know, but yeah, I just wasn't that big of a fan of that. And it's definitely not something that I will repurchase because I know the price tag is astronomical. I went through a ton of cleansers this month. Not this month, but this round of Empties. It's kind of crazy. Let's start with like the micellar waters and first cleanses. The Derma E Vitamin C Micellar Cleanser Water. I use cleanser waters or micellar waters for my neck because there's nothing that annoys me more than washing my face and having water drip down my arms when I raise up. And so I don't really like wash my neck probably not like I should. I mean, other than being in the shower, but since I don't wash my hair every night, I don't really like to get straight up under the water. Anyways, I use this to take off makeup as a first cleanse for my neck. This lasted a long time because I do only use it for that. It's okay. I mean, it's just okay. It is more of like a clean, organic brand. There was nothing wrong with it, and it wasn't very expensive, but I'm using Bioderma right now. Okay, this is the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser from Youth to the People. There's still a very tiny amount down there, but honestly, the little pump doesn't reach it. And I didn't like this enough to warrant trying to get it out, quite honestly. I just was not the biggest fan of this. I finished it because, I mean, I had it and it would be a waste not to, but I just didn't get the hype around this product. I don't know why. It was fine. It cleansed, but it didn't make my skin feel like so many other people said it makes their skin feel. It just wasn't that great, and it certainly does not trump my beloved Sanitas Honey Milk Cleanser. That is still my very favorite cleanser of all time. So I won't be repurchasing this. A little disappointed in it, but I finished it nonetheless. Oh, I didn't talk about my other first clean. This is the Pharmacy Green Clean. Love this. Been through like 3 of them. I did not repurchase because I'm using my Beautycounter Cleansing Balm, which I also love. And so, you know, I'm probably will do the same thing with that and kind of switch it up. But I do love that. I'm also using a couple of other like jelly cleansers that don't come in a pot. They're not like a balm. One from Jordan Samuel and one from Algenist. I'll probably talk about those in an upcoming skincare video. Let's see. I finished the small Sanitas Milk and Honey Cleanser. This is the one that made me fall in love with the actual cleanser to begin with, and I just kept it only for travel, so I finally finished that up. I love, 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 love this cleanser. Can't talk enough about how much I love it. I finished the Beautycounter Nourishing Cream Cleanser. I did repurchase this because I love this as a morning cleanse. It's very gentle. It's very lightweight. It's very efficient, but I just love to use it in the morning. There's something about it that feels so moisturizing, and it's not too heavy to use in the morning when I don't really have much to wash off. So I love this so much, and yes, I did repurchase it, and I am using that in the mornings. I finished the Truth Treatments Hyaluronic Honey Cleanser. There's nothing wrong with this cleanser. I just don't like it as much as the Sanitas. I mean, I don't know what to say. I just don't. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just not as moisturizing to me as the Sanitas, but it was not drying either. And I can't ever say anything negative about this brand because truly there is nothing negative to say. I just like my Sanitas better. So I probably won't be repurchasing that. I ran out of my Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. I normally have a big one, but I have this size because at the time that I purchased this one, they didn't have the big one. Again, this is something that shows up in every single one of my videos because it's my favorite makeup remover for eye makeup, mascara, all that good stuff. Another thing that makes it into every single one of my empties is my Shiseido cotton pads. Y'all, I know there are so many other dupes that everybody always tells me about, but it doesn't really matter to me because I've yet to find anything better than this, and I feel like I've tried all the dupes that everybody claims are the same or better, and just me, my personal preference, I just haven't found anything better. So I always will repurchase these. It is a shame that they went from $10 to $12. Like, why? I guess because the demand is there. So why not? People are going to buy it anyways. Okay, so a couple of oils that I either ran out of or they expired. This is the Noni Organics Noni Glow Face Oil. I did run out of this one. I loved this face oil. There's absolutely nothing bad to say about it. It's rosehip, pomegranate oil, and sea buckthorn. Love, love, love that. I ran out of the Leilani Aloha Ambrosia Morning Moisture Elixir. That's a mouthful. This is the second oil serum that I have gone through of this particular product. I ended up getting the Leilani, I think it's the Champagne Serum to take its place. But, I mean, I love Leilani. I absolutely love that brand. So I just chose a different one to use just to compare. This one I didn't finish up, but is well past expiration, so I've got to throw it away. It's the Caudalie Vine Active Overnight Detox Oil. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Unfortunately, I only used about half of it. It's not the best smelling oil. I'm not really, like, that doesn't deter me from buying something, but I don't know. I have many oils that I liked better, so that's probably why it's not used up. I also ran out of 2 of my mini Beautycounter #1 Brightening and Vitamin C oils. I love these mini sizes. I'm not going to throw this away because I travel with these and I'll just refill them. But I love the Beautycounter oils. Love them. My favorite is still the #3 balancing oil, the Lang Lang oil. But I also really like this. The vitamin C in here is the tetrahexadecyl absorbate, which is my favorite type of vitamin C. I love that that's the kind they have in here versus the L-Absorbic, so the stability and the shelf life is going to be longer. And I just love this. I mix it in with my morning moisturizer every single morning, and I just love the way it makes my face look. I love how hydrating it feels. So I will always have some Beautycounter oils in my collection. I finished up my Vita Liberata Invisi Foaming Tan Water. I loved this so much that I purchased a backup well before it was even halfway gone. I'm using that right now. It's just my favorite tanner because I don't have to like rinse it off after a few hours. It dries very quickly. It does not transfer onto my clothes or my sheets. It does not cause me to have those weird bra lines because I'm one of those people that wears a bra all day, every single day. Like I sleep in a bra. I just feel so weird without one on. So I always wear one. It doesn't give me those weird lines. And I just love it. It's a very natural color. It's not blotchy. Love it. Love, love, love it. A couple of creams that I ran out of. I finally ran out of my Truth Balm from Truth Treatments. I'm so sad about this. But this lasted me literally a year, y'all. I got this in February of last year and I just ran out of it. And I use it almost every night. I mean, at least 4 times a week. That shows you how little you need and how long it lasts. So I personally think it's well worth the money when you break it down that way, but I love this stuff. I have so many moisturizers I need to get through that I'm not going to repurchase it right now, but I will repurchase this in the future. No questions asked because I love that stuff. I finished the Revision Skincare Nectifirm Advanced. This lasted me a lot longer than I thought it was going to because I used 4 pumps a day. I used 2 in the morning and 2 at night. Now, a lot of people had asked me, you know, how do you like the Revision that you talked about in your haul? You know, have you seen any difference? And I think, and what I told them, and what I truly believe, is that this is going to be a product that I don't know whether or not it really worked or how I feel about it until I don't use it for a little while. So I'm going to hold off for like a month and see if I can tell a difference in my neck just using my normal serums and moisturizers down my neck versus something that's technically reserved for the neck area. I don't know, because this wasn't cheap. I want to say this was like, is it over $100? It's at least like 80 bucks. So I don't want to like drop that every few months if it really isn't making that much of a difference. So I'm going to see about that. A few toners that I got through the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. Somebody said, you know, you can't call that a toner. It's really a treatment. Yes, it is. But when you look on Sephora, it does say a toner treatment. And I use it instead of my toners. That's why I say it like that. So sorry if I'm not saying it correctly, but that's how I use it. I do use this. I used to use this every day. Now I use it about 3 to 4 times a week as my toning step in the mornings. Love it. Still use it. Right now I'm using the Truth Treatments AHA treatment, and that's what I've been using in place of this, but I do have a backup of this for when I am done with that because I'm going to see which one I like better. This one is the Sanitas Hydrating Brightening Solution. So it's basically the same type of thing as this. It's like an acid toning treatment solution. This is the, obviously the travel size that came in a kit that I bought with all the other travel size stuff that I've gotten rid of from Sanitas. And I like it. I really do like it. I don't know if I like it any more than this or any more than the Truth Treatment. So again, it's just something that I'm trying to figure out. But both of those were really good. All right, we're on the home stretch, y'all. I'm almost done. 2 serums that I ran out of. The Skin Medica TNS Recovery Complex. Y'all know this is my favorite growth serum ever, all time. It does have fragrance in it. I'm trying to find one that doesn't. Currently, I'm using the Is Clinical Growth Factor, the Youth Serum. So that doesn't have fragrance in it. I'm trying to see if I like it as much. And honestly, I just received the Color Science Pep Up Serum, their peptide and antioxidant serum. And I think I'm going to use that in place of my growth factor for a few weeks and see if I feel like it's almost the same thing. Even though it technically doesn't have growth factors, peptides and antioxidants are so beneficial for your skin. So do love this. I just wish it didn't have fragrance. And then this is the Colleen Rothschild, if you can see it. This is how, I mean, it's like, it's done. It took its last lap. The Vitamin C Treatment Complex. Again, I use this in conjunction with my Truth Treatments Vitamin C kind of every other day just to make my Truth Treatments last a little bit longer. This is a tetrahexadecyl absorbate. Again, my favorite. At this time, I'm using the Fit Glow Beauty Vita Active Serum in rotation with my Truth treatments. It's a different kind of vitamin C. It's another absorbate, but it's not L-ascorbic acid. So I'm going to see which one I like better, but I did like this one. It is very moisturizing, and I've liked most everything from Colleen Rothschild that I've tried. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. I finished up a little TNS eye repair from Skimedica. It's my favorite eye cream. Still, well, I want to say one of them because I really do like the Ebates too. And I'm using one from First Day Beauty that they sent me. And y'all, I like it. The retinol one, I mean, as far as like over-the-counter eye creams go, that might be my favorite. I finished up the Juice Beauty Green Apple Peel Mask. I love this stuff. I got this in a Derm Store Beauty Fix box. It's a full size. It's very potent. Like, you know, I think some people think that maybe Juice Beauty isn't going to be as potent because it's a natural organic, but y'all put this on and it tingled for the full 10 minutes. So I love this. I used it once a week. I haven't repurchased it yet because, again, I have so many masks to get through, but I did really like that. Really quickly, I went through a few samples of some Lindstrom stuff that I wanted to talk about because I have fallen so head over heels for this stuff. And I'll talk about it in my new skincare video, but this is the Lindstrom Honey Mud Mask. I actually just finished this one last night, and I had another sample that I started on. I got these samples from Citrine Natural Beauty. I've talked about them before. This stuff is no joke, and I think it will be the first thing that I not repurchase, but purchase a full size from the line, because if I feel like I'm going to start peeling, I will put this mask on for 15 or 20 minutes, rinse it off, and the next morning it's like peel, be gone. Nothing on my face, so hydrated, so moisturized, so lovely. Love, love, love the Honey Mud. And I also really like the Blue Cocoon. But y'all, this stuff is $180 for the full size. Oh, but it was so nice. It's so calming. There's something about it that I promise you, I slept better when I wore this. I don't know if it's some kind of scent that was in it or what, but I mean, I was knocked out and I slept through the entire night. And like, if you have a Fitbit, it tells you like how many minutes you were awake, kind of out of REM sleep. And every time I wore this on my face the next day, it would be half the minutes awake than I was when I didn't wear it. So I know it's just not me thinking I slept better. I truly slept better. So I love that stuff. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a 45-minute video. I'm not even going to say I'm sorry, because that's a lot of stuff that I wanted to go through, and I didn't want to leave any of it out. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I feel like y'all like my Empties videos. I like watching other people's Empties videos because if you go through a whole thing, you kind of get a good feel for it. And if you've repurchased it, it's obviously a solid win for you. So thank y'all so much for watching. As always, be sure and like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.